तब just one second होने लगा था क्या है please you can continue sir hello all right yes
Very good morning, everyone. Yeah, first time you're meeting, right? So maybe that's why I said. All right. So let me give me my brief introduction to you all. My name is Kumar Vishal. Basically, I'm a Delhi-based faculty, and I've done my graduation from St. Xavier's College, and I've done masters also in management. Into this domain for the last a decade or so. Okay, been teaching this science and tech, and one more subject, geography. Okay, now. I have assembled here over here is that like uh, to teach you all the general science. I've been given the subject science and tech. All right. So okay. And about the experience and all, I've been teaching in Delhi. Started in from Delhi, then went to teach in northeastern states. In like in Assam, I've taught in Guwahati, Dibrugarh. I've been teaching in Mizoram, Aizawl, and I've been teaching in this Arunachal, Itanagar, and all various institutes. And many of my students they have been selected so far, and but even I'm today a faculty. Okay. The thing is, see, it does not mean that you get selection and then only you have to show the medal. You know, it's a part and parcel of your career, right? And your life. So many faculties like me, they used to come and teach over here. They are also somewhere or the other, they are also some means once upon a time they would have prepared, right, for this civil services exams. About this clearing the exams, I've faced multiple times mails, okay, of my state this commission, BPSC, Jharkhand Public Service Commissions. Even I'm waiting for the result also at this point of time. All right. And yeah, and recently a week ago I came from Mizoram, so I was supposed to teach you all. So this is about my brief introduction. Okay, okay, thank you. So may I know a little bit about you all? So are you all freshers or have you appeared for prelims earlier? Freshers. Mostly. Okay. And how many of you are from the science background? Please raise your hand. Science. Okay. Okay. Very good number. Okay. And arts and commerce. Okay. So it's good. Like the science students are more in this class. Okay. But again, yes, it will be entertaining. But yes, at the same time, this commerce and arts students, you might little bit feel, like something out of domain we have to study. But nothing to worry. I'll be going much slowly, much gradually. Okay. And my inclination will be mostly towards building your base. Okay. That is very important because I'm going to teach you for upcoming UPSC exams 2026, right? And this UPSC exam, it actually requires, a deeper conceptual knowledge. This is what relax. So it requires a deeper conceptual knowledge. Okay. And for that, you don't have to follow 10 websites or 10 books or something like that, or 10 study materials like that. Okay. Your focus should be particularly on clearing your basics. This exam is totally about clearing the basics. Is this part clear? So when I start my session, initially I'll go with how you prepare, you go for the preparations, and then I'll come on to my subject part. All right. Okay. So Any color changes? Yeah. Other part. Other. Okay. All right. So all right, now it is fine. Okay. So we all have assembled over here for UPSC 2026, right? UPSC exam basically is taken in three phases. The first one is the prelims. Second one is the mains. And this one, third one will be the interview. Now, if I talk about the prelims, mains, and interview, okay. So let's segregate this. I think you all are aware about these things, right? Yes. So now, if I talk about the prelims part, it is called a elimination round. Okay. This part, approximately 95 to 99% of the applicants who are facing this exam, they get rejected in this stage only. Getting my point? I mean to say that this is so crucial that if at all you are prepared for this mains exam, but if you could not clear the prelims, it's of no use. Getting my point? So out of every 100 order students who are appearing in the exam, 99 gets rejected. Means only one is going to qualify, who is going to enter in the next stage. Getting my point? So this is mostly of a elimination round. They don't want to check your complete conceptual clear, means deeper knowledge and all. They want to just know that your basics are clear or not. Getting my point? And this you cannot clear, the prelims you cannot clear by just reading Lucent. Understood? Lucent, you understand? One book is there. You have compilation of all the subjects in that. Yes, no. So you cannot clear UPSC prelims just by studying this Lucent. All right. So of no use. Now mains exam, approximately the result, number of students that who are going to appear in the mains exam, approximately the result will be around 30% selection will be there. But here your test will be with the most most intellectuals, most most bright-minded students over here in the mains. Getting my point? Who has very good writing skills, who has a better conceptual clarity as well as the diverse knowledge, and most important, the technique how to articulate an answer. Getting my point? In a very limited words, you can write more things in a diversified manner. This is about mains. Is this part clear? Yes, no. And interview is not about your knowledge or anything as such. It's just like your interpersonal skills, your integrity, your honesty, your confidence. Getting me at the back this side, at the back friends this side. Okay. So it's all about a wholesome package. How you can present yourself as a bureaucrat, how you are going to perform your role if provided given an opportunity to you. Getting my point? So this is the story comes later on. The first one is yes or no. So first has to be a marriage, then only top of springs are going to come, and then grandfather and grandmother will become. Yes or no? So first is this very important. Is this part clear? And I am assembled over here to teach you all general science and tech as a subject. Is this part clear? Now for this will be for this purpose. Clear? Now, if I talk about the prelims, which study material and all you have to follow. So I would suggest first of all, you just purchased NCERT books. NCERT books, and it will be from class 6 to class 12. If it is available in the market, it's fine. If it is not available, what you do is on the government website. Okay, on the government website you have this books which is there it's there only. Okay, so what you have to do is you just have to download those files, take a printout from any cyber cafe, or if you have a printer, and then you make a file there. Is this part clear with everyone? Yes, no. So this will be about the prelims. Now, if I talk about the mains part, you have to study some standard books, and most important thing in this preparation is that, friends, you have to follow this this newspaper. Very important. And which newspaper you have to follow? You can purchase one, the Hindu, which is a very standard newspaper. And if Hindu is not available, so you can go for this Indian Express. Okay. Now, many students they say that sir, we'll prepare for this exam. Yes, madam, you can sit here. Okay. They say that I'll prepare the current affairs before I go and before I face the exam. 1 month before I'll prepare for the current affairs. This is very bad. Because UPSC, I think I've seen last 5 to 7 years, the pattern of asking the questions are mostly current based. Any event or anything that has happened in present times, maybe in India or in abroad, anywhere, they will try to link that point with the question, and then they will throw the question. Getting my point? So understanding and having a very deeper knowledge about what is happening in current times is very, very crucial for clearing the prelims as well as mains also. Is this part clear? So if I say about the preparation, so preparation is not about clearing the prelims. It's not about clearing the prelims. You don't have to show the certificate and clear the prelims. I have also cleared the prelims mains many times, but I am not in the list. I'm still a faculty only. And like me, many more are going to come. To be very honest and straightforward. Getting my point? Now, if I say how to prepare them for a mains and for to get my name in the list, then I will say that this entire preparation will be a preparation with a complete holistic approach. Is this part clear with everyone? Yes, no?
Yes.
Now, what is holistic preparation? Holistic preparation means you have to be far-sighted. You have to think about the mains, and you have to feel like you are a bureaucrat. Still, you are an aspirant. You have to feel like that. Sorry. Sometimes from my home, if it comes, I have to receive. Okay, okay. So I have to take care of my mom. She's ill. Okay, so that. Okay. So, what I was saying, yeah, the preparation has to be a holistic one. So in that context, if I say the holistic preparation, you have to study and you have to write as much as you can from the day one. Understood this point? Yes, no.
Yes.
So if suppose that, for example, if I say this,
Yes.
yeah. Actually, the board on which I did, it's little bit, it's from different company also, and maybe layout is little bit different. Well, acclimatizing it will take some time. Yeah. All right. So if I talk about this, how to write, for example, if they ask you, for example, this in the mains exam, they'll ask you, describe any three important endocrine glands along with their functions. Getting my point? And this question will be having how much? For example, 10 marks. So if they ask you in the mains, describe any three important endocrine glands along with their functions. So if suppose that there are various endocrine glands, like we have pituitary, we have again thyroid glands, we have again adrenal glands, etc., etc. Clear? Yes or no? Now, if I talk about these three glands, so you have to study about these three glands, and you have to write. You have to make yourself notes. You have to write about these glands in your notebook. Getting my point? Yes or no? Like pituitary is a master gland. It is it is found in the forebrain. Okay, and it is also it regulates all the different types of glands, and it releases certain hormones which are important for regulating certain another endocrine glands, such as this thyroid stimulating hormone, then growth hormone, right? So etc. So to mention all these things in the prelims, what it will come? In the prelims, what it will come? They will ask you, which of the following glands controls the heart rate? Which of the following endocrine glands are also known as are known as the master gland? So in that context, this is optional. Means if you have read in length and breadth about all these glands, then definitely the prelims one you can easily mark the correct option. Understood this part? Yes? No? Getting my point? So why I'm saying these things? Because from the day one, you have to write as much as you can. You have to make yourself notes. If you have to clear this exam, you have to work very hard. There won't be any spoon feeding. Let me remind you that thing. Tomorrow you are going to become a bureaucrat. If you could not clear UPSC, at least you will clear the MPSC exams. Again, you will be ahead and at a very high altitude with the rest of the crowd. Getting my point? So for that, hard work needs to be done from your end. Okay? Because I'm known for giving many homeworks to my students. I will be highly, I'll feel highly appreciated if you all do those homeworks and show me in the class. Is it fine with you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please do that. And you try to add those notes which I'll give to you. You try to add those notes in your class notes only. Write it in a piece of paper, show me, and staple it and put it in your notes. This will be very important in your last minute revision. Clear? Mind follow my tips, advice, whatever I will suggest, you follow it. Okay, definitely you will get selected. Many of the students I've taught are still working in various departments in different parts of the country. Okay, mostly in northeastern states because I have taught mostly in that particular area. Okay, so please follow my advice, follow these things, and definitely you will see the improvement and result down the line. All right. So this is what I wanted to say, that you please try to prepare on mains pattern only. About science and tech, mostly there is no any important book as such. Mostly the questions have been asked clubbing NCERT and the newspapers. So in the newspaper, there is in the middle of the newspaper, there is an article column. Have you seen that page? Middle paper, article. Yes, no? Now, how you are going to improve? How you are going to improve your writing skills? This is again a very important question, mark. How? How, sir, can I improve the writing skills? How will I be able to, qualify the mains? How can I qualify the mains? So for this writing skills, for improvement of the writing skills, what you have to do is on daily basis, the newspaper article you have to study and you have to write a press. You understand pressing? Yes, no. Every day, what you do is you read one article and you try to summarize that article in 100 words in a time frame of say 5 to 10 minutes. Can you do that? Yes, no?
Yes.
Everyone? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Daily, daily. If at all you don't get any newspaper, now you purchase Times of India, it is available. No. You take Times of India only. Understood? And in the middle page, you have some article. You try to read that article and you please try to put it in 100 words. In the sense that whatever important things have been mentioned in that articles, it comes in your 100 words. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Understood? So you try to follow, and if you do these things for next 30 days, I can guarantee you your writing skills will be much developed. Means you are going in a very correct path. Understood? Now the last part. If I talk about which article to read, which article to leave, yes, no? I think something in few of your minds it will be coming, right? Which article to study, sir? Then? What to study? What to leave? What Congress is saying? What BJP is saying? What Shiv Sena is saying? What any other political party is saying? No! You are going to become a bureaucrat. First of all, I'll just like to make this point much clear in my class that you never be any party centric, something like that. You don't get inclined towards any party. Getting my point? Tomorrow you are going to become a bureaucrat. Friends, you have to serve the people, and those people will be like your children. It's like that. Okay, you have to serve the society. And in the society, different peoples comes from different social strata, from different religion. Yes or no? And our constitution itself says that we don't have, the state has no religion. We are a secular state. Getting my point? So you have to serve the entire society as a whole. So try to uplift yourself from where you are. Try to uplift yourself, and then you see the society. Getting my point? Yes, no. Because you have to serve a very rich person also, and you have to serve a very poor person also. You have to understand the problem of a poor person also, and you have to understand the problem of a rich person also. Getting my point? So never be any party centric or any political. Don't try to politicize anything or incline towards that. Just be free, fair, and transparent. That's it. Clear? Whichever is going to work good for the country, for the society, you be with them. That's it. Okay? Simple as that. Okay? And try to think that I'm going to serve the society tomorrow. So I also have to make my mindset that way. Is this part clear with everyone, friends? Everyone? All right. Now, if I talk about which kind of articles you have to study, So articles, I will suggest you all that why it is not moving here. Zoom in, zoom out is there. Oh. Okay, leave it. Now, so what kind of articles you have to study? Now, the articles will be mostly on the dimensions that I'm going to mention over here. You are going to serve the people. Okay. Yes, friend, if I have any, can I help you? Okay. So, what kind of articles you have to study? Now, if as I said sometime back, I said that you are going to become a bureaucrat, correct? So, as a function of a bureaucrat, you have to serve the society. Clear? Getting my point? So the society's problems are your problem. This is quite clear. See, just in simple words, I think English is much clearer in everyone's mind, right? English or Hindi, I won't be like, fluent in Marathi, I cannot say that, but English, Hindi is comfortable, right? Everyone? Okay. Now, the article should be focusing on the health issues, the education aspect, education of the state and the country. Clear? Now, it could be for environment. It could be for shelter. It could be for employment opportunities. It could be for skill development. It could be for economical growth. It could be for entrepreneurship. Development. It could be for something related to sustainable development. It could be for women empowerment. Could be for social justice. Employment opportunities. It could be for, again, agriculture, agricultural development. It could be for water resources. It could be for infrastructure development. I think my point. Yes, sir. Yes. Infrastructure development, I have mentioned. So infrastructure is a very broad term. It can be with respect to development of metro lines, new airports, new development of port, highways, then again this ropeways, clear, etc., pipelines, gas pipelines, etc. Clear, connectivity, improving the connectivity. Getting my point? So all these will be under the infrastructure development. Clear. Now, again, sometimes they ask in the exam the problems related to the you can say the development induced displacement. Development, one side it is taking place, but at the simultaneously at the second part, what is happening is it is causing the displacement also. Yes or no? Yes. So in this context, if you see, so one side is development, and at the same time, the displacement is also taking place. So you as a civil servant, you are going to prepare for the mains. When I say that, then you have to develop your analytical powers. Understand my point? Yes. Analytical powers. Understand analytical powers. You have to find the best in the most negative situation in your personal life also. Many bad things are happening. Many bad things are happening. Always this only happens with me. Why God? Why with me? You don't have to try, but you try to find out what is the positive aspect. If many negative things has happened with you, then definitely try to find out some positive thing also in that context. Getting my point? Development is very good. Infrastructure development is very good. Yes, very good. Economy, it is going to grow, right? More employment generation will take place, more money, purchasing power in the hands of the common people, etc. Yes or no? So many things it will happen, but at the same time, there will be displacement. Then, if the displacement will take place, what will happen? The poor peoples, they will get disturbed more and more. Yes or no? Their employment will also go. Getting my point? Again, it will create more pollution, environmental degradation. Getting my point? And again, it will also affect the part of, you can say, the climate change aspect also. So one side, this is a positive part, and other side, the negative part is also taking place. As a civil servant, you have to develop or inculcate, an analyzing power in yourself. Try to find out the plus and the minus in every context. Is this part clear? Yes, no. This should be your aim. Once you have developed, this thing, the analyzing capability or your that capacity in yourself, that day you understand that yeah, I'm going in a very correct path, and this will definitely help you enormously to write the mains answers. Getting my point? Because if you see the previous year's questions in the mains, usually they use some words such as they'll use analyze, critically evaluate. Yes or no? Have you seen these words? Yes. Critically evaluate, analyze, critically analyze, discuss. Every word has some different meaning. Discuss anything, whatever we know. Yeah, there is a discussion going on. Next, in the answer, you have to write that way. It should be like all the plus things also, minus things also, and concluding in a sort of positive way only. Getting my point? Analyze. Analyze. What analyze? You have to see from the lens. Oh, these are the facts. These are the data. On that basis, what development we are having. Getting my point? Critically analyze. You have to find out the loopholes in that particular development scheme that has been implemented and why it has not achieved its target. Getting my point, everyone? Yes, no. Critically analyze. So critically, you have to find out even the minutest part, which is a negative part for that development, which is actually hindering that development process. Getting my point? Then again, evaluate. Any condition is thrown before you on the basis of the data available. You have to evaluate its outcome. Getting my point? Yes or no? Describe. Whatever you know, you write. Describe. So describe, you describe, no. Everything what you know about that particular topic. Yes or no? Usually students, what they used to do, they will when they will get the question, they'll write everything what they know, 5 pages, without any word limits and without any time constraints. So that is a negative part. Okay. So first, for the, as I said, this preparation is holistic one. So your preparation should be mains oriented, not the prelims. If you think about the prelims, might be you will clear the prelims, but mains you will stop definitely. And you want to get that, you want to get your name in the list in 5 years or in 1 year. The choice is yours. Is this part clear? Since we have assembled over here this Chanakya IAS is a very big brand, right? And I'm fortunate to be getting associated with this brand. Okay, I've not taught in this brand earlier. I've been in different brands, but still, it's a very good institute, and I've got an opportunity to teach this bright-minded students like you all. So I just want to say that try to clear in one slice only. You understand? One slice, one slice only. Don't linger it for 10 years, 5 years. Otherwise, all the understood. No, one or two maximum. Make your impact so much stronger that you break the wall in one punch only or in two. Otherwise, multiple times if you hit no, it against after some you start losing interest. You'll try to getting diverted in other fields also. Many deviations will come in your life, plus minus. I hope you understand. Yes, no. So try to focus for 1 year. Think that it is only 1 year with me. I have to give my best and I have to clear. That's it. And how you have to clear? Follow this. Right from the day one only. You will definitely clear the exam. Understood everyone, friends? This one is clear? All right. Now, I hope this part is also clear now, means okay. So what you have to do is, when I say since I'm teaching the science, if you are studying by yourself also, try to make a habit of making notes. These notes are very, very helpful. Study anything, study any NCERT book, any important topic, try to make some brief notes. Clear? Try to make some brief notes. Chapter wise chapter. It will be more time taking. I can understand. I also made the notes. It is very time taking. It will not happen in 10, 15 days, 20 days, or in 1 month. It will take 4 or 5 months to study at least once or twice and then make the notes. But let it be. Let it be. You are investing in that. An investment has a long-term results. Is this part clear? So try to have a habit of making self notes. Self notes. Okay, and self notes, and after self notes, you focus on 3 things. What are the 3 things? The first will be the syllabus. Now syllabus is like ocean only. So still there are whatever is there, you try to follow that. Second will be PYQ is very important. PYQ is previous year's questions. I think you have question banks with you, right? Yes, no. If you don't have, you can purchase it. It is available in the market also. Previous year's questions. And the third one will be this these newspapers. Newspaper notes, and along with that, the class notes that you are going to get here. Is this part clear? Yes, no. Just follow this much. Just follow this much. That's it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to give you name of 10 books. I'm not going to give you name of 10 websites, or I'm not going to give you name of 10 study materials. Make study or study one thing, but study for 10 times. Rather studying 10 books 1 time, study 1 book 10 times. That's it. Only one simple method. Is this part clear? Okay. And about the how to clear the prelims answer. Yeah, you have not said about prelims. Yes. Just before 1 month of your commencement of your prelims exam, just 1 month before, just 1 month before, stop everything what you have studied. Okay? Stop everything what you have studied. Yes. Keep keep a wait list there. Take out the question bank. This question bank. One liner. Is what they have been asking. Okay. Anyway, point no. Start solving all the questions. Think like you have to solve at least 5 to 10,000 prelims questions, objective questions. It should be like if anyone wakes you up from the sleep also, you can that answer. Yes, this only. It should be like this. Just learn by heart all the prelims, this objective answers. Okay. Yes or no? Yes. To clear the prelims, only 1 month. Practice as much as the objective questions you can. Just 1 month before. Close everything. Getting my point? And let me see how you cannot clear the prelims. I can challenge on that. Understood? Purchase the 10 websites. Many question papers are there available online also. Download it, solve it as much as you can. You can easily clear the prelims. The people say that it's very tough, very tough. No, if you have a if your concepts have been clear in this time, what will you do? You will clear your basics only. Correct? Your basics are clear. Start solving the prelims questions as much as objective questions you can. Just 1 month before the exam, the date has been announced. Like yeah, it will be like UPSC, so they have the and then they already they like mention their dates, right? Of the prelims, even 6 months in advance also. Yes or no? So you are knowing that this on this 1st of February, 1st of May, or this 7th of June, they are going to conduct the prelims exam. Just 1 month before, leave everything. Just 1 month before, try to solve as much as the objectives you can. That's it. You will definitely clear the prelims exam. Okay. Is this part clear? Prelims doubt is clear? Yes, no? Yes. Any exam, not only UPSC, any exam. If you are filled for MPSC exam also, no? You are going to go to give MPSC exams 1 month before, when the date is or admit card has been, released, or it is going to be announced. Close the everything. Try to solve as much objective questions as you can. 100% you will clear the prelims. 100%. Okay. Yes, no. And for the book that I would suggest for the objective question bank, there is one very good book available. You can write if you wish. You can write the name. It's this what is that? Um, it's in Hindi also. In publication it comes, and this in English also it is. This, English version is there. Let's see. Uh, One is for current affairs. It is Pratyogita Darpan annual edition. You write these books, important books. You write in your notebook. Annual edition. In Allahabad publication, they published this book. Hmm? Yes, Pratyogita Darpan annual edition. Purchase this book. It is good. Pratyogita Darpan annual edition. Please put it in your notebook. And name of this book is this. There are many, but From Allahabad, it is being published. Okay. Uh, Allahabad publication. Just many are there, Arihant, Disha, but I would suggest one book. It is just, it has just got out from my mind. Yeah, yeah, just. Okay, I'll give you the name. Okay, it has just got slipped from my mind. I'll tell you that name. Okay.
Yes.
At this point of time, this there are two books, but I would not. If you want, you can purchase this Disha publication book is also good somewhat for Arihant. Mostly Disha is good. Okay, but even one more book that I wanted to say, it has just got slipped from my mind. So just purchase that book. That is more good book. Okay. In the meantime, if you wish, you can purchase this Disha publications book. It is for the prelims only. Clear? So, and along with that, yeah, this is Disha Publications Question Bank. Okay, write it down. Disha Publication Question Bank for UPSC. Question Bank for UPSC. Okay. So let's conclude this entire thing. What I have said. Let's conclude. So I have just suggested you all three study materials. The first one is this Pratyogita Darpan PD for those students who want to at least to get the entire current affairs in one place only. So this is the best book. If you purchase and then show me in the class, I will guide you what to study and what to leave. All right. Pratyogita Darpan annual edition 1 year entire compilation is there. Clear? In English version. Otherwise, it also comes in Hindi also. Is this part clear? So first is this Pratyogita Darpan annual edition 1 year current affairs clear. Second will be the question bank. Now the question bank, the choice is yours. But I would suggest one book, okay. And particularly for UPSC, okay, 10 years. Question bank, 10 years. Don't think about money. 400, 500 rupees. Don't think about that 100,000 rupees. It's your long-term investment. Understood? Yes or no? Never think about spending money in books and all or any study materials. If you sit with your friends, have pizza or any burger, it will be more. Right? So don't think about that. Okay. So the second study material which I have suggested is the first one is PD 10 years question bank. Very important. Very, very important. And the third one will be this what I was saying. Bank and this question bank and then this because in this you will all you will already get you will get this syllabus part here only. It is already there in this. Okay. Third one will be books only. I'll write. Yes. Yes. No rosy picture. No 10 books. Hi-fi books. Nothing. Simple. Yes. No. Very simple books, and anyone can understand. It does, and anyone can understand. I need to say that the words are very simple, very easy to digest. Clear? Yes. No. Just follow this. generating more command on the subject. Oh, this question easily I can solve it. These are the concepts I have read. And once you started getting, confidence, again you will achieve success. Right. Understood, everyone, friends? Yes, sir. Yes, no, decide. Anyone has any doubt regarding anything, please ask me. Anything, you can ask me. If you have any doubts regarding preparations or how, what we should do or what we should leave, that is very important. What to do and what to leave is very important in UPSC. That is my point. Because you don't have to study all. In the sense that already you have to increase your knowledge base, but at the same time, you don't have to study everything. Let me focus from where the questions have been asked. They are your torch bearers. They are showing you the light, the path where you have to walk. Understanding the point? No. So it's a very diverse field. No, and from anywhere they will ask. So you are focused. Who will guide you? The faculty will guide you. And secondly, the previous year's questions are going to guide you. Clear? So our basic motto will be first to clear the basics and then gradually we can move ahead. All right. So once I'm done, I will definitely try to take out few questions, that have been asked from the chapter that we do, and then I'll just throw before these questions before you all, and let me see how much can you solve the questions. Is it fine with everyone? All right.
So,
Okay, sir.
अभी तो टाइम है ना तो
हाँ?
3:30 ना
हाँ
2:30 हो गया लाइन
हाँ
ये हो गया इसको एक प्रॉब्लम आता है
Yeah.
ठीक है आप कंटिन्यू
हाँ Yes, anyone want to ask any question? Yes, please.
sir, 2025 prelims के लिए क्या strategy है?
2025 के लिए क्या स्ट्रेटेजी है? ये आपको बात हो गई कि सारी कहानी अब खत्म हो गई, अब आप पूछ रहे हैं कि राम जी कौन है? Yes, देखिए, I just want to make this environment little bit, little bit jovial. Because after such a bombardment, should relieve yourself. All right, very good. So if I talk about the 2026, five. Okay. Now, madam, if I say about 2025, we are in the month of April, first week, and the exam I think is in this May last week, right? What is the date? 25th May. And we are in April, next month only. So if you see, first of all, first of all, I would suggest that if your preparations are good, then you appear in the exam. Otherwise, don't waste that time. First point. ठीक है? इसके बाद हम बात करते हैं अगर मे की एक मंथ आपके पास सिर्फ समय बचता है तो आप क्या करोगे? So I would suggest you try to solve the previous year's questions BYQ and plus the current affairs for last 1 year. That's it. Bas. Okay? Because you don't have time to make the notes and all. ज्यादा पढ़ने का भी समय नहीं है, एक महीना कैसे निकल जाएगा पता ही नहीं चलेगा. Getting my point? So those of you who are going to appear in the exam for 2025 prelims, because see, there for general category there are 5 attempts are there, right? And 6 or 5, 6. So 6 attempts are there. So it's a wastage of attempt if you are not prepared. भीड़ बढ़ाने से कोई मतलब नहीं है, खर्चा भी होता जाने आने. Yes or no? Yes, no. अगर थोड़ा ठीक ठाक है, कमांड लग रहा है, चलो कुछ पढ़ा है मैंने तो देखा है, तो वो एंड अपियर इन द एग्जाम, थोड़ा पता चलेगा अपना लेवल क्या है. और नहीं तो फिर ऐसे जाके बैठ गए और पूरा वो जब वो बाउंसर जब लगेगा वो क्वेश्चंस का, तो वो अंदर से ही वो हिल जाता है, वो सारा ऑर्गन्स. Getting my point? Starting from the heart only. Starts checking. Oh my God, this much hard questions. I have never heard in my last 10 life also. From where have they asked? It will put you more in, it will make you more embarrassed. After coming out from the center, you will feel more demotivated. Oh my God, how will I prepare leave? I have come in the wrong field only. Let's see, find some other way. Yes or no? तो ऐसा नहीं करने का है, but हाँ, अगर थोड़ा सा अगर लगता है कि चलो देखते हैं ना, what kind of questions have been asked? Let's see now. Let's see. कुछ तो पढ़ा होगा तभी तो अभी तो यहाँ पे पहुंचे हैं. Yes or no? तो वैसा 10-15 क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं. In out of 100 questions what they ask, so at least 10 to 15 questions are like that, which a general students also can solve. Yes or no? But after 10, 15 or 20 questions, जैसे वो लेवल बढ़ते जाता है, तो उनका लेवल भी बढ़ते जाता है क्वेश्चन. इसीलिए कट ऑफ जो होता है वो 50% ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस पे भी उससे भी नीचे चला जाता है. Getting my point? For one question, thousands and thousands of students are fighting. Just for one question. Okay, that will be our later stages of the discussion. जब मैं आपको बाद में बताऊंगा कि एलिमिनेशन मेथड से कैसे बनता है सवाल. क्लियर? क्योंकि एक होता है टेक्निक एलिमिनेशन. ओके, एक चीज अभी बता ही देता हूँ, इधर बता रहा हूँ. Elimination method. Those of you who are determined to face 2025 prelims, this is a technique for you. This will definitely enhance you. Okay. Now, what is elimination method? So suppose that any questions have been asked. Any questions have been asked. And about that question, if the questions have been asked, the UPSC has a pattern of mentioning two statements, 2 or 3 statements. Getting my point? Yes or no? So 2 or 3 statements they give. For example, if I see just about cell. Okay, consider the following statements about cell. I hope little bit you can understand, right, about this. For example, if the question says, consider the following statements about cell and choose the correct option. Options. This part is clear? Yes, no? 25. Remember. So I'll give you 3-4 statements, and in that you have to find out. Okay. So the first statement says that ribosomes are the site of energy production. First statement. Clear. Second statement says that vacuoles are present both in plant and animal cells. And the third one, they say the plastids are present only in plant cells and absent in animal cell. Is this part clear? Yes, no. Yes. No, these 3 statements have been given. Understanding? So, ये 3 statements आपको दिया है, and now on the basis of these 3 statements, they will give you an option. Which of the following statements are correct? Choose the option. Number 1 will be, A option will be only 2 correct. B, both 1 and 2 correct. Third will be 2 and 3 correct. And the fourth one will be all correct. Which will be the answer? C. So how come you could answer this question? How have you answered this question? Because you are having the knowledge about these things. Clear? But if I have to eliminate the options and from here if I have to solve the questions, then what I have to do is, okay, ribosomes are the sites of energy production. If you have studied this thing, then something will be there in your mind. Getting my point? If you have not read this thing, it will be a blank for you. As simple as that. Try to understand how you have to eliminate the question around. Okay. So now if you have read this thing, that ribosomes are the site of energy, are the site of the protein synthesis. They are not the site of the energy production. If you have read this thing, then you have already eliminated this question. Is this part clear? Yes or no? So this option is already eliminated. Clear? Getting my point? So आपने पहला ऑप्शन को ऑलरेडी निकाल दिया है बाहर, मतलब ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. तो जब ये नहीं हो सकता है, जब पहला नहीं हो सकता है, if the first cannot be correct, so in that context if I see, so this will be wrong and this will be wrong. Yes or no? Yes. So B and C is out of the question only. Yes, no? Yes. If you know that this option 1 which is given, it cannot be correct at any in any point, it will not be correct. So you have removed this option. Ready my point? So whenever you face the question, whenever you see the question, and because most of the questions are like this only. Most of them. Clear? So in that context, whichever options you find is wrong, you just make a big cross there. Cut that option. Remove that option. So that, why? Why to remove? Because so that it does not create more hindrance in your mind ahead. Ready my point? वो आपको दुविधा बात आगे जाके पैदा ना करे माथा में सिर पे. ये हो सकता है क्या? हो सकता है क्या? वो वाला जो होता है ना, वो टेंडेंसी, हो सकता है क्या? हो सकता है क्या? तो उसमें ही सही करके हम गलत कर देते हैं. So once you are clear that this cannot be correct, you just remove that, just struck off that option from the list. This part is clear now? Now, if one cannot be correct, so as per the options that is available, B cannot also be correct because one is here, so wrong. And all of these again, it will be wrong because one is also here. So already you have removed 2 options from where? From the entire this list. Is this part clear? So if you have removed, which one have you removed? The B and the D. So the left is B and the D. If you have left is A and is this part clear with everyone? Now, at all, if you are confused whether vacuoles are present in both plant and animal cells or plant it is there, animals are not sure. Okay, plastids, plant we have, animals we are not sure. In that context, if there is a confusion, but if you have removed 2 wrong options out of that list, you definitely go with that question. Is this part clear? Yes, no. Because the chances of getting it correct is 50% as per the probability. Yes or no? Yes. But if you are not knowing anything, then the chances of getting correct is just 25%. You are falling in a blind well. Means like that. So no. You don't know the depth of that well and you are jumping in that. So never, because they have a negative marking also. Yes or no? But suppose that if you could eliminate the 2 options, from the list, definitely you should attempt that question. Definitely. Because if at all, if you see, 10 questions, if you mark that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At all, if you mark 10 questions that way, where you have the probability of 50%, getting my point? So in that contest, chances are there that 5 questions will be correct and 5 will go wrong. Getting my point? Yes, for everyone, getting my point, this thing. So the 5 questions is 5 marks, just 1 marks. And for every 3 questions, 1 wrong will go. So it will be how much? It will be around 1.75 marks it will go. Right? So 5 minus 1.75, still you are where? At 3.5 plus. This 3.25 will put you in your list also and will pull you out from the list also. Understood this part? Elimination method is clear, everyone? Yes, no. But if you don't know any option in that list, just do like this and move ahead to the next question. Don't never ever use your extra mind there in that question. If you don't know anything about that question, never ever touch that, because that extra mind will cost you minus 2.25. Oh no, minus 0.33. Understanding this point? Yes, no. So never ever opt for those types of questions where you are not sure. Clear? Yes, no. Understood? And how you have to prepare? You purchase this question bank and then start solving the questions. Or 10 years questions. Try to solve 10 years questions. Although UPSC, they don't repeat the questions, but still, you try to, you'll get some idea, no? Some confidence. Okay. And you will also analyze your depth. How much you have to study. Getting my point? Okay. And if you want to play safe, we'll prepare and then we'll face the exam. Then don't go for the exam. Understood? I'm saying both the things. Okay. So you also have to be diplomatic in your answer also. Clear? Say plus also, add minus also. Getting me? And in due course of time, you'll also gain these things. All right. So let's start. Anyone has any other doubt? This was a very good question for 25. Anyone has any other doubt? Just follow 10 years question bank, madam, and just try to solve those questions. Okay, just do it. If you want to face the heat, just go. I'm not going to dishearten you. Just go and see what kind of questions have been asked. Clear? You should know how your enemy is, how he is or she is strong. You have to fight with. Anyway, point. And accordingly, don't get disheartened if you cannot solve the more questions. Come back and right from the scratch, start your preparation. Is this part clear with everyone? All right. Any doubts? Anyone in anyone's mind anywhere? Hashtag anywhere? All right. So can I start this my lecture, friends, now?
Yes, sir.
So if I talk about the first chapter that I'm going to take, it will be the first chapter will be the cell only. Make a heading. For current affairs also, now you can make your own notes also. Okay. Uh, Purchase 5 books, okay, and 5 notebooks, okay. 5 notebooks for 5 different subjects. I did for myself. You also can do if you want. Okay. 5 for make 5 notebooks for current affairs. For 5 notebooks, okay. 5 notebooks. What you do is, one is for polity, one is for geography, okay. One is for this history and culture, arts and culture, and then 4th one will be for polity, I've said. Then fourth one will be economy. Okay. And five will be miscellaneous current affairs and all. Getting my point? Whatever current affairs comes from that particular area, you put it, filter it, and put it in that particular notebook. Understood? This will be the best note for 2026. Is this part clear? Means in 5 notebooks, your entire 1 year current affairs will be there. Okay, this is a smart way to have this your own self-made notes. It's very important. It helps you in the last minute preparation and revision also. Okay, so let's start about the cell part, friends. Now, if I say about the cell or any particular organisms, so the cell are the fundamental unit of life. Okay, fundamental and the basic unit of life. Now, if I say about what is the chain of an organism towards a cell, so I will say that the cell, many cells together, they form tissue. Many tissue together, they form organ. Many organs work together to perform a particular function, and many functions together makes a system. Is this part clear? Remember this hierarchy. Remember this. Okay. So cell at the basic level we have at a cell. Then multiple cells together form tissue. Multiple tissue together forms organ. Multiple organs together form functions, and multiple functions together forms. Is this part clear? Now, if I talk about the cell part, we have to study today the chapter cell. All right. Now, if I talk about the cell part, herein in the cell, the first cell, it was identified by whom, or the term was coined by initially by Robert. It was coined by Robert. This part is clear. Now you can make a note of it. I may dictate. If I skip also, you put it there in a notebook also. Okay, please write it down. The term cell was coined by a British scholar, Robert Hooke. After this, you write the first living cell was identified. The first living cell was identified by A.V. Leeuwenhoek. 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 He was a Dutch scholar. Dutch means Netherlands. Now, can I move ahead? Now, if I talk about cell, particularly in a particular cell, the cell performs a division of labor. Can write it down. A cell performs a division of labor. Division of labor performs the division of labor by its various organelles. Performs a division of labor by various organelles. Is this part clear? So suppose that if any cell is there, so here different components are called as the organelles, also known as the cell organelles. Is this part clear with everyone? Yes. Understood. Now, broadly, if I see the cell part, so broadly, if I see, so we have to study few things about the cell and its different types. Is this part clear? So first of all, we'll see the types of the cells. What we have is a prokaryotic cell, and the second will be the eukaryotic cell. This part is clear. Yes. Now, if I talk about the prokaryotic cells, so prokaryotic cells, it has been derived from a word called as prokaryon. Prokaryon, and karyon means nucleus, and pro means primitive. So the cells are having the primitive nucleus. This part is clear. Now, if I talk about a eukaryotic cells, you can say that these are more advanced versions of the cell or more advanced cells. They have they have they have membrane bound cell organelles. They have membrane bound cell organelles. In my point, cell bound means membrane bound cell organelles means if there is any particular cell and this is a particular organelle, so there has to be a particular layer outside that organelle. Is this part clear? Yes or no? It is outside there we have one layer. This part is clear? Yes, no. But if I talk about in the prokaryotic cells and all, if I see if this is a cell, so here everything is suspended like this only. Getting my point? Yes or no? Is there a difference between this diagram and this diagram? Yes, no. Here you can see that the organelles or the cell organelles are membrane bound, and here the membranes are absent. Is this part clear? So this is very important difference between a prokaryotic and a eukaryotic cells. Is this part clear? Here, if I talk about the nucleus, so nucleus is not having any membrane. Genetic materials are spread like this only inside the cells. But here we have typical nuclear membrane where the genetic material known as DNA is there. Getting my point? Yes, no. But here if I talk about in the primitive nucleus, so the genetic materials are in the same only, inside the same cell only without any organelle. Is this part clear with everyone? Now, if I talk about more differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, so here the ribosomes out here, the ribosomes in the prokaryotic cells are 70S type. You can put it there in your notebook. Ribosomes are 70S type. 70S type. Whereas the ribosomes in the eukaryotic cells are 80S type. Written. Now, here the genetic material, the genetic material and the genetic material are called are called as plasmids. Is this part clear? And they are circular in shape. Write it down. And are circular in shape. CIRCULAR. Circular in shape. Here you write, in this part you please write the genetic materials. Zoom in and zoom out option is also not there. Select. Where? Okay, select. Then oh, thank you. So if I talk about, oh, yeah, paint. उसे पूरा इसको करना पड़ेगा क्या?
लेफ्ट के बाजू में तो पेन होगा कुछ
हाँ ये हो गया ना? इस पे आप लिखेंगे दिस साइड आप लिखेंगे क्या क्या बोल रहा था मैं हाँ here you write the genetic material in the eukaryotic cells are known as DNA. The genetic materials in the eukaryotic cells are known as DNA. Are known as DNA, and they are found in right now, and they are found in nucleus, comma mitochondria, nucleus, comma mitochondria, and plastids. Right now, very important. The genetic materials are found where? In the nucleus. Next point, mitochondria. And the third one, plastids. In the bracket, please write, and in the plant cell. In the plant cell, please write. Written? Written, everyone? So now you have mentioned about the genetic material also, the ribosomes also, and there about, and yes, the last part is this right, the genetic materials, that is the DNA, are linear shape. DNA or the are linear shape. Right now, the genetic materials in the form of DNA are linear shape, linear, clear, thread-like structures, linear shape. Understood? But here circular shape or coil-like, COIL, coil-like. This is part clear, and this is called as plasmids. Remember this name, very important. That's short. If they ask you, the genetic material in the prokaryotic cells are known by which name? Known as plasmids. They are circular or linear in shape. Circular in shape. Is this part clear? Now, the nucleus have a nuclear membrane or not? No. Here they have or not? Yes. Now, where do they have genetic material? In eukaryotic cells. Where? In which organelles? Nucleus, mitochondria, and plastids. And particularly plastids, where are they? In plant cells. Clear? Is this part clear? Now, how many differences? 3 or 4? 3? Okay. Okay, if you take, then it will be 4, right? The sub classification. Okay. So these are 4 important, and yes, the last one will be the examples. Okay, again select. Okay. It cannot be automatically by itself. हाँ ओ इसको हाँ
सर्व सिलेक्ट
ओ ठीक है फिर इसको ऐसे ही रखता हूँ मैं हाँ ये तो भूल गया Understood. ओके ठीक है ये हो गया अब इसके बाद यहाँ पे आप लिख सकते हैं एग्जाम्पल्स प्लीज राइट इट डाउन एग्जाम्पल्स इन दिस एग्जाम्पल्स यू प्लीज राइट हियर द बैक्टीरियाज then write bacteria then pplo and mycoplasma write it down remember the name magap mycoplasma bacteria pplo and mycoplasmas understood now if I talk about the eukaryotic cells you can write here it will include various various plant animal cells plant cell animal cell it can also include various algae fungi etc plant cell animal cell algae fungi etc Understand? Yes, no? So this will be the main plasma like organisms pplo plasma like organisms you can write the primitive plasma like organisms okay so these are the three options if they come in exam so you try to understand that these are the prokaryotic in nature understood now one more important thing here friends always remember if they ask you that which of the following cell earlier in line of evolution existed when the earth was created or the life or when the life got originated the first cell that appeared was and particularly what it was remember that it was the bacteria clear yes or no the history of bacteria it lies around 3.5 billion years ago friends approximately earth already got it we say that as per the big bang theory and all it got originated around 4.6 billion years ago yes or no and after that 1 billion years ago around 3.5 billion years ago it said that the life originated in water and these bacteria they used to perform photosynthesis like cyanobacteria and all ready my point no cyanobacteria is also known as blue green algae don't forget that ready my point yes no and which are autotrophs also clear so cyanobacteria which is a type of a bacteria which is also known as what pga blue green algae and this blue green algae it says that the scholar says that this pga they started performing more and more photosynthesis and accordingly they release more oxygen in the atmosphere this part is clear and in due course of evolution various organisms started developing yeah. Yes. Now if they ask you bacteria and all so we'll deal in microorganisms for this point just you can add one point over here that bacteria can be found in land air as well as water understood this can because they will give you an option bacteria are found only in land and air not in water land and water not in air that is my point all so it will be all so most primitive cells that got developed was the bacterial cells and these were called as prokaryotes clear everyone is this part clear all right now let's move on to the other part now if I see that if I see the cell part if I see the cell part, so the cell basically, if we see the cell basically, so it gets divided into two broad subheads. One is called as a plant cell and the other one is called as a animal cell. Understood? We will see one by one cell at a time, and then we will see the differences also. Okay, so you also try to draw diagrams along with me only. Is it fine? Yes. Can I erase this text?
चालू कट हॅलो हॅलो माझा आवाज येतोय का बाहेर येत
Okay, I think you're not the. Yeah. ER stands for endoplasmic reticulum. Let's draw this diagram. Draw. No, no. Just draw as if you can understand, okay? And if you don't understand anything, please ask me. आना चाहिए ना, तो छोटा लगेगा तो मुझे लगता है माइक्रोस्कोप लगाना पड़ेगा।
This side.
थोड़ा बड़ा बनाइए ना, तो छोटा छोटा पेज है ना, अभी नहीं है, थोड़ा सा बड़ा बनाइए। इसलिए बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि देखिए बड़ा रहने से समझ में आ जाएगा। अगर बट हाँ, अगर आपका राइटिंग छोटा छोटा है तो मैं नहीं कुछ कर सकता हूँ, ठीक है। आप समझ में आना चाहिए आपको, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट। हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है। आप लोग कितने 20 मिनट्स का, हाफ एन आवर, ठीक है, मिलते हैं आपका। लेकिन जो लोग नहीं बनाए बना के जाना आप लोग, हाँ।
इधर सिर्फ पॉज करेंगे, स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग ना,
स्टॉप हो जाएगा नहीं, पॉज पाहिजे।